It is now my pleasure to introduce another of this year's impressive graduates and the 2022 Elliott School Student Speaker, Saad Al-Thami. Saad Al-Thami is a candidate for a Master of Arts degree in International Affairs here at the Elliott School. He grew up in the Middle East, where he developed a deep interest in conflict resolution, and international security, particularly in his home region. Saad started his professional journey early in 2008 as the host of a children's educational television show in Kuwait. In 2014, Saad received national recognition when he campaigned for and was elected to represent Kuwaiti students in the Kuwaiti Parliament on matters related to education. He later pursued higher education and graduated cum laude and Beta Gamma Sigma from the University of Toledo in 2019 with a Bachelor of Business Administration in Finance. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Saad Al-Thami.
Thank you, and good afternoon. Dean Ayres, Chairman Meeks of the House Foreign Affairs Committee, friends and family, students, staff, and faculty of Elliott. Before I came to the US, I attended a public school back in Kuwait. So, upon my arrival here, the first thing I needed to learn was the difference in language. For instance, in Kuwait, we say, open the light, but here you say, turn on the light. And for quite some time, I couldn't figure out what I was supposed to be turning. But as Tunisian poet Abu Qasim al-Shabi once wrote, وَمَنْ يَتَهَيَّبُ صُعُودَ الْجِبَالِ يَعِشْ أَبَدَ الدَّهْرِ بَيْنَ الْحُفَرِ. Whoever fears climbing mountains will live forever among the pits. I came to GW to climb this mountain, and I found out that I wasn't alone. Indeed, we all have been trying to climb our own mountains in a world that's facing so many challenges, with societies that are more complicated today than ever before. But despite the uncertain state of affairs, every single one of us here has prevailed. Some of us have buried our faces in textbooks and burned our eyes with screen times, and others have had to find creative ways to motivate this new generation. Elliott, we did it. The moment I stepped foot into this building and I saw the alumni banners of the heads of state, US senators, diplomats, ambassadors, I knew that this was going to be the place where I wanted to learn. What other school in the world can say that you will meet the world's greatest diplomats, politicians, and public figures on a daily basis? What other school can excuse you for being late to classes because the presidential motorcade drove by? What other school can reward you for challenging what Mark Lynch has to say? Just one school, and you know it. Nothing was ever easy, but I prefer it that way, and so do you. My classes were full of passionate people who made learning so fun. And my professors weren't just the professors. They were mentors, coaches, therapists, friends, and parents to all of us. And with that, I can say you all became a one family. And now, because all of you, there is so much I wish to do in the world. Societies are divided. Left versus right, ethics versus pragmatism, the realism of Charles Glazer versus the constructivism of Michael Burnett and Martha Fenimore? They deserve a round of applause. Societies are divided, left versus right, ethics versus pragmatism, the realism of Charles Glazer versus the constructivism of Michael Burnett and Martha Fenimore, or it might be opening the light versus turning it on. And we all have a duty to take the ideals that were installed in us here in this campus and remind our governments that we must have a better future. We are the future. We are 2 blocks away from the White House, just across the street from the State Department, just next to the IMF and the World Bank. And we are also a moment away from the change that we wish to see. So, to the graduating class of 2022, the future diplomats, foreign affairs ministers, development experts, and leaders, you all are leaders. Congratulations, and get ready to write the next chapter of your life.